Gamers, we're so back. What's up, everybody? Missed y'all. Happy Friday. It's been a little bit. I think it's been exactly 2 weeks since I was last live, right? Sorry to dip out for a bit. Anyone who's been watching me for years, you know that January and February, my job just gets really crazy. It's like a busy season. So I usually don't get to stream a whole lot at the very beginning of the year. That's just how it always goes. I think things are finally starting to like kind of calm down a little bit. Hope y'all are good though. It's let's see what's been going on. So last week there was like a big ice storm where I live. I didn't end up losing power or anything. Well, I did for like 5 seconds. So like, you know, but we're good. We're chilling. I am unfortunately a little sick. I woke up with a sore throat. I'm a little congested, but we move. We're out here. I'm not letting that stop me. Last time on 1 death equals reset, we beat Pyre Tag, which is crazy. I was freaking out about that. You already know I had a big celebratory dinner. And today we start Magma Hideout. I originally wanted to do all of Magma Hideout today. I just don't know if I'm going to have time to do the whole thing. We might be able to just like one and done it. We'll see how it goes. If not, we'll finish it up this weekend. I got some homies in town, so I'm going to dinner later, so I gotta get my hair cut and all that. So I gotta cut it a little earlier than I'd like. Anyone who, if you ever have a sore throat, there's this tea called Throat Coat. Absolute best. The best thing when you have a sore throat. It's got a lot of, like, interesting herbs in it. It tastes really good, too. It has, like, marshmallow root, which is interesting. It's a regular clear tea, but it has a creamy, like, taste to it, if that makes sense. And I haven't busted this bad boy out in a while, but shouts out to Kali Yuga. Got my handy dandy chug mug, baby. You already know, the best cup in the game. I gotta hit up Kali Yuga. I hope he's well. It's been a minute, but yeah, best cup ever, dude. Best cup ever. Yeah, Throat Coat is that stuff is diffy. It's best tea out there. It's worshipped among singers. It's a godsend. I believe that. Yeah, I totally believe that. Yeah, Rhea, you like the cup? It's fire, right? What's up, Tom? What's up, everybody? Glad you're safe from the ice. A buddy of mine doing nursing school at Ole Miss is without power. Dang, still, Anders? Sheesh, yeah, it's back to normal here. Monday, there was, like, ice, so I didn't really leave the house. I didn't go try to drive around. After that, it's just been a normal week. It's been beautiful, sunny. It has been cold as balls, but it's January, so it makes sense. We're possibly getting snow tomorrow. Not like ice, but actual snow. So we'll see what that's all about. Who illustrated it? His name's Kali Yuga. He was like one of the first like stream friends I made when I started streaming. He's a big Kaizo Ironmon guy. He's super cool though. But yeah, he used to have redeems. He had like an art pad, so he would draw stuff, and the mill tank was a redeem, and he made mugs out of it. He's a big homie though. All right, y'all. Box. Talk about some of the highlights. Obviously, we have a pulse. Pretty good pult. We have a Hydreigon, which it's a weird Hydreigon. Look, I'm not complaining, but minus Spatic is a bummer. I'm gonna have to fix that up later, but it's still a Hydreigon. First time using this guy, so I'm excited. But let's talk Magma Hideout. So you know the deal. It's a lot of really annoying fights, a lot of bullshit, and then we got Hell Room. And Hell Room is permanent Magma Storm for all 3 grunts plus the 2 bosses, Tabitha and Moxi. We'll talk more about the Magma Storm when we're in there. But obviously I had the back plan before Pyre Tag because I needed to know what resources I could use for Pyre Tag. I ended up having nothing available. So I had to raw dog Pyre Tag, and it worked. But if you didn't see it, we led Slowbro. Life Orb pre-poison, you always get the kill on Urshifu. You always bait Rotom for Thunderbolt. And then you're always baiting 2 moves on that follow-up turn into Hydreigon, 2 safe moves. And then basically you get Prim on the field and just go ham. So it's not perfect, but it works. So I'm going to go ahead and dump my resources into what I know I'm going to be using for like Tabitha, Maxi, Hellroom, because we have it back planned, because I kind of had to. Got to work, so I can't stay long. I'm going to drop by and say hi. Thank you, TJ. Good luck with work today, homie. So Pult is going to get juiced up. Hydreigon's getting a little bit. Lopunny needs a U-turn. I'll wait. So Excadrill potentially needs one, but I can wait a little bit. Because I don't know if I'm going to pick up my encounter or not. Encounter is kind of a weird one here. So right now for Maxi 2, the only feasible lead I have is Roserade with 2 candies to outspeed. Sceptile with Overgrow and Shedshell also takes Groudon out, but then I'm baiting random out of Tangrowth, and that's just really bad. That's kind of it, outside of using like multiple answers to like chip and get a guy in, but I don't have the slots for that. I mean, that fight is disgusting. So if I were to go the grass room in Magma Hideout, and I get an Exeggutor, that can save me, because Exeggutor, I believe, needs 1 candy. I don't know if you need a scale, though. Let me just look at that real quick. I think Exeggutor might be able to save me a candy, but it's kind of fiction to catch is the issue. I gotta level everything up, too. Let me check real quick. Groudon. Exeggutor. 70. Should be 80. And then Eggy. Is it Leaf Storm or Solar Beam that you use on that guy? I think it's Leaf Storm, right? And then Chlorophyll. Actually, wait. You don't... Do you even need a candy, this guy? Oh. You only need a candy to outspeed Tangrowth, but I wouldn't need that, right? Actually, maybe that could give me a cleaner... So, full disclosure, I think my Tabitha looks great. Maxi 2 is... It's not looking good. We have to dodge some crits right now. That's just kind of what I've got. Either we hit a high jump kick and butcher Lopunny's set, or we go a different route and dodge 2 crits. So I think I'm opting to dodge the crits. Yeah, let's at least clear the Hellroom, and I'll decide on encounters. So Excadrill scale can wait. The guys that I definitely need to put resources into, I'll go ahead and give it to them. What's up, Ronnie? Yeah, Maxi is a disgusting fight in 1DR. Alright. Check my notes here. I think it's just these 3 that need stuff for now. So Dragapult needs 2 candies. Wait, am I missing a candy? I should have 5. That doesn't seem right. I should have 1 more now. Oh, I don't think I picked up the candy on Mount Pyre. Sorry, it was a Sour Patch Watermelon. There's this, like, there's this new sour candy bag at Costco, and it's like a big variety pack of different things. So there's like, there's worms, there's fruits, that, you know what I mean? Like, it's all kinds of different sour candies. I want to find it. My Costco near me doesn't have it, though. Do you know what I'm talking about, Learn? My Costco didn't have it. I want it. Sour candy is my favorite type of candy, hands down. Okay, I think I just didn't pick up the candy on top of Pyre. Oh, I could look online, Rhea. That's a good shout, actually. They'll definitely have it. I never order stuff online from Costco. Do they do free shipping? Do they have like an Amazon model? Free shipping, 2 days, all that. Big moment for sour enjoyers. I'm calling my homie with the Costco membership to check. Yeah, sour candy is this peak. I love it so much. Yeah, I love lemon candy for sure. Lemon anything. For like pastries and stuff, I love lemon blueberry as a combination. It's actually really smooth. You've ordered online a few times. I gotta hit that up, Ray. That's a good shout. We're starting Magma Hideout. I'm just I'm getting the last candy. Cause the stuff I know I need to, you know, dump resources into the hell room. Let's just go ahead and do it, right? So we can use that stuff throughout the hideout. Juiced pult is obviously going to be really helpful. Wait, where is this candy? Northeast corner of the summit between two graves. Okay, I remember this one. Brawly tomorrow? Yeah, and Terra Emerald, not this game. Because we're winning this run, baby. Good to see you, Terra. Frank Josh Friday. That's why I decided to go live today, because I have the blessing of FJ, because it is Friday. Alright, we go to Lava Ridge. You get a free TV from Sam's Club. They delivered it with the back crushed, and you called to get a new one, and they never picked it up. So you return the damaged one and wait, let's go. That's sick. What's up, Grintle? How you doing, man? How's the work on the hack going? Okay, so Pult needs to be at 81. That's mainly for Tabitha. Hydreigon needs to be at 80. And then Roserade. Oh, maybe I wait on... I gotta figure out what encounter I'm getting, because if I pick up an Eggy, I don't need the resources on Rose, right? I don't think it's worth going for an Eggy, dude. It's just gonna... It's like 45 catch rate and it's gonna blow up on me. Yo, what's up, Kindle? Room 1 for the bear? That's kind of what I'm leaning towards, brother. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Dude, Kindle, Maxi's looking not great, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's not looking too good. Here's the problem with my Maxi, right? It's like, before I started planning it, I was like, oh, dude, I got the Avengers. Like, this is gonna be free. You know, like, I was feeling good, right? Like, I've got Pult, I've got Hydreigon, I've got some crazy stuff. The problem is, no matter how I sliced and diced it, I could not find a way to sequence Garchomp properly. Because, like, on the tail end, like, Barraskewda can clean up Mew into Houndoom. That's, like, a pretty easy chain to set up. But I could... Any line where I'm killing Garchomp early, because otherwise, I need something that kills Garchomp, or Mew and the Garchomp into Houndoom. So, like, a Sneasler... I don't know if Ape does that. I don't know if, like, Natty Gift Ape kills Chomp. It's probably not enough damage. But no matter how I sliced and diced it, I couldn't get that sequence to work in a safe way. So I was originally going to be using Ice Punch Lopunny and sending a high jump kick on Houndoom and butchering my set and dropping my normal stab. But I'm going to take a different route. I don't want to have to click a high jump kick. I don't think you can guarantee Dragapult, no. Yeah, dude, Chomp and Naga, it's just like, it's so, I'm sure you went through this, man. It's so frustrating. Because every time you get something that works, then the other guy comes out at the wrong time, and then vice versa. It's really, Tabitha, too, is really frustrating. Like, Tabitha's a routing nightmare, too, man. Okay, so the high jump kick would be banger content. I thought about this, right? Because that line ends with Lopunny hitting the high jump kick on Houndoom or I wipe. The problem is, I need U-turn. I have to have U-turn. I need it for like the grunts, bare minimum. So I'd be rocking Fake Out, U-turn, high jump kick, and I would need Ice Punch for Garchomp. So getting rid of return just like feels pretty bad. So it's like butchering the set and preying on a high jump kick, you know? Facade's not open. I'm going to be real. I think I made a bit of a misplay with... So I just slammed Facade on Altaria and called it a day. I kind of wish I just gave this Hyper Voice and saved Facade for either Bunny or a potential Ursaluna. So I think I would have done that differently. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I think I got excited because I love Facade Altaria. I mean, it's really good. Don't get me wrong. But Hyper Voice is because this is yeah, this is like a super. I could go either way on this. Like it has the Spatic. It's a great Altaria. So yeah. All right, let me go and level up everything real quick. Hydreigon is at 80. The other two candies are potentially for Rose. Let's do scales now. We need Dragon Darts on Pult. Didn't understand return when I was 9, so it's still a bad move. Drop it. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you on that, Motel Man. Alright, Disable goes. We need Sucker for Grunt 1. Facade isn't always for Bear. It just depends. It depends on your box. Thankfully, none of this maxi stress matters. That's what I'm saying. Kindle, have you been live since you did, since you beat C4 Cavern? We need a max attack and Spatic on Pult now. Alright, so this is, Pult's in a pretty good spot. Eventually, we'll probably want to change the nature. It came naturally with good speed. Yeah, dude, so I forgot about this. In my winning run, I had a minus speed Pult. I forgot about that. I had Relaxed Shifu and Brave Pult. Brave was kind of cool for the Dragon Darts damage. And, like, you still outspeed most of your targets, but there were times where it was just like, alright, sick, man. Yeah, Brave Pult and Relaxed Shifu is really funny. Hydreigon needs max special attack. Bunny needs U-turn. Wait, do I need high jump kick for some baiting stuff? I don't think I do. Do I? Let me look at my hell room real quick. I don't think I need it. Yeah. I'm not clicking double edge, so I'll keep high jump kick for now. Alright. So that's all my scales. That's 5 scales down the hatch. That's it. That's every scale. And then the 2 candies are for Roserade. But if I end up going for like an Eggy, I can save those candies, which might be nice. I just don't know. Let's look at encounters real quick. Oh, why is this aligned like that? Gross. There we go. That's better. Okay, Magma Hideout. So, room 1, I have no dupes whatsoever. Yeah, Roserade's the only thing I can use for Groudon. I can't use Sceptile because it's going to bait random with Overgrow. Ursaluna would be great. I don't have Facade, but Guts Luna still, you know, goes crazy. Facade is a bonus, for sure. Wheezing. So I never got an Arcanine this run, so my trade encounter's still open, so I could get Lizzie, which would be cool. Wheezing also probably just blows up on me, right? Exeggutor, I would totally take it because it saves me 2 candies. But it's a 45 catch rate and it has Boom. So I don't think trying to go for Egg is worth. So Lazzle could be cool. I think it might be kind of expensive if you get a bad one. Yo, what's up, Squirk? Thank you for the 55, man. How you doing, GOAT? Dude, didn't that curry I sent you look crazy, man? It was so good. Next time you're in Atlanta, I'll take you. It's my favorite Thai restaurant in Atlanta. And there's a lot of good Thai restaurants here. Yo, what's up, Young? How you doing? Oh, you're in Brazil, so you got that nice weather. Alright, room 2 is the grass room. I don't think we really want to go for that. Yo, what's up, Charlie? Have you considered if you throw a Pokeball at the Pokemon, it'll get in and not break out and explode and ruin your entire run? Yeah, surely, right? How you doing, by the way, Zoe? Zoe, are you proud of me? I filled out that sheet thing. Obviously, I won't say anything else, because spoilers, but I did my homework. I thought you would be proud. How do you figure out the catch rate? It's just in the Pokedex, so we can go Igzag. So it's 45, which is really, really low. I figured you're going to have to do some chasing either way, Zoe, so I tried to make your life a little bit easier. It's the least I could do. I don't know if Hell Room is worth it for me, to be honest. If I do it later, right? Garchomp is really good for me. I'll take a Flygon too. Tyranitar, it can be alright. I'm honestly really interested in room 6-7. So that's not a Hell Room. That's, you just catch. So I'm kind of realizing my box sort of lacks just like a really dominating physical wall. Right? So if we look at my box real quick. Okay, a Escavalier is that. But an Aggron or a Steelix, I think, definitely fills in a nice niche, though. Like, aside from a Escavalier, I'm kind of lacking in that department. So that room kind of is enticing. Yo, thank you for the Prime Drum in the 25 months. Also, Filefire, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Houndoom could be cool. I wonder if Mega Houndoom can be good for Metagross and Tate and Liza. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go for an Eggy. I'm going to go either room 6-7 or I'm going to go room 1. I don't... The reason is because I'm realizing now the fights are planned with Roserade having the 2 candies. And if I got an Eggy, I could save those candies. Because I think Roserade has to hit some ranges if I don't candy up. So room 1, Eggy is only a 5%. Yeah. I'm not going to bank on getting an Eggy. I'm going to go and candy up the Rose. This is the outspeed Groudon. It sucks, man. It feels so bad having to do this, but what can you do? All right, that's every resource available in the game. It's all spent. All right, truth is, I've just been stalling because Grunt 1, if you know anything about Magma Hideout, you know Grunt 1 is some bullshit. I could wipe the focus band. I'm not gonna lie. We could just wipe on Grunt 1. I got you, Kaiser. Let me level all my Mons real quick, and then I will open a pack for you. Oh, did I level everything last time? Did I already do that? Oh, I already did. Then past Mox hooking future Mox up, baby. All right, let's just export then. Marbleox Soling. Dude, how far did you get? You know one thing? I saw Burrito. I think Burrito got like Huntail in Safari Zone for early dive. Early dive would have been kind of nice. Not going to lie. Early Steelix? Wait, you can get it as early as Roxanne? Where do you get the magnet coat before Roxanne? Or not the metal coat? Where's Magnemite before Roxanne? Steven's room has Magnemites. I actually did not know that. Wait, that's sick. I see. I didn't even know Magnemite was in Granite Cave. What the heck? Pult is Infiltrator, which I think I prefer. Clear Body is good, but what am I doing? I am exporting. Ball Toy. Hey, I like in my winning run. I liked Claydol. I liked that guy. It did some stuff. You know, I thought Claydol was kind of cool. All right, let me organize my box, and then it's go time, baby. We got some work to do. All right, megas are updated. Mega Bunny has the U-turn. Where is regular Lop? Let's turn out the Mega Bunny. Scrappy. Okay, let's begin. Yeah, Grunt 1 is it's pretty smooth sailing until Hell Room after Grunt 1. Dragapult is such a good lead for that Torkoal, though. Such a strong lead there. What is Marblelock? So Hagen, Marblelock is I don't know if you know what marbles is. It's just like a viewer game that everyone can join in on, but in a Marblelock, you play marbles for each encounter, and whoever wins the round picks the encounter for streamer. The Squirk is doing a Marblelock of Run and Bun right now. Gyarados. Dreadnought. Dez has been doing one too. I gotta do one at some point. What's up, Chuito? It's the run for now, until it's not. Alright. Yeah, so here's the deal with Grunt 1. There's a Focus Band Hisuian Arcanine in the back. Notorious demon. It has Head Smash and Flare Blitz with Rockhead. It has Reversal. It can set up Howl. This thing kind of sucks. I, unfortunately, was not able to find a completely riskless line here, but I think I have to get triple banded to lose, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just kind of taking those odds, and if I get triple banded, like, what can you do? At that point, it just is what it is. I have it already, Milky Way. I had to before Pyre Tag. Well, I only had Hell Room cooked before Pyre Tag, but I knew what resources I had to spend, so I just went ahead and did the rest. Honestly, like, this wasn't bad. Until Hell Room, everything was pretty chill. We'll see on Maxi today if I have time. Because I also am sick, so I'm going to really be like, I want to be careful here because I've got a little bit of brain fog, you know, from being sick. I don't want to, like, mess up and throw. So I got to take it a little slower than I'd like to. Alright, Poison Barb. Zoom Lens on Beware, and we need Rock Tomb. Citrus on Gyarados. Rost on Dread with Rock Tomb. We just got this Dreadnought from Safari Zone. We needed to teach Surf to Empoleon. Let's go get some Rock Tombs. Oh, Carol, did you get Zoroark, Tommy? Did you pull up me? Yo, what's up, Vile? Thank you, man. I better checking if my room is too hot. It is toasty in here. It actually is really toasty in here. But it's also really cold outside, so I'd rather be a little warm than cold right now, I think. No, what's the lore here? Educate me. Alright, Rock Tomb. Wait. Did I just buy like 1,000,000 Rock Tombs? I only meant to buy 2. Brother. Give me that money back. When you sell the TMs back, you loot Like, sometimes you need a little bit of money in this game. You don't need a ton, but... Like, when you sell them back, you don't get the full amount back, right? So I just netted out negative. Okay. Awesome. Fuck. Already off to a great start, bro. Oh, man. What the fuck? We can drop Jaw Lock. Nobody does it like me, right? DraftKings level financial responsibility. Oh, we're about to be gambling on Grunt 1, that's for sure. Polymarket eaten with this one. What's up, Ogu? How you doing? This song, I need to take the song off my playlist. It's just a bit old at this point. I liked that song a lot when it was like fresh and new, but it's a little played out now. You know, it's 2026, we're off that. Alright, Citrus. We got Pult fully kitted out. We dropping Dracos, we're blasting darts, we're punching suckers, we're forcing phantoms. I need Surf on Apollyon. Because if the AI knows if you can kill them after a belly drum and they won't do it. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do here is prevent Zard from belly drumming on a pivot. Wait, hold on. My calc screen is like messed up. Let me fix this real quick. I don't know what I did. Okay. I think that's good now. Alright, sweet. Yeah, what do y'all think about the Kaizo Direct on February 18th? Look, that doesn't mean that Platinum Kaizo is not coming out on the 18th. It could come out at the end of the Direct. The Laxative Lock Soul Link? How does that work, Squirt? Like, I just called you Squirt. First person to shit themselves loses. Do we just like blast laxatives before we start? And then just clench up as hard as we can? For Dragapult, you can delay to get early Draco, and then you have to scale Dragon Darts. That's pretty much the play, because Draco at 90 just ain't it. Thank you for the 4 months meat distributor. How am I still on the old calc? What do you mean? Is there a new calc? Oh, you're talking about the Silmar calc. What exactly is the deal with the Silmar calc again? It tells you the scores for moves. Is that what the deal is? It predicts switch-ins, does it really? Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't want predicting switch-ins. Like, I find that part of the fun, figuring that out, and sometimes messing it up and having to steer because of it. It's also kind of fun, finding the scores. Like, I find that kind of fun. Does extra AI predictions for you, but there are some incorrect parts. See, that scares me too on stuff like that. I remember when Run and Bun, like, early on, there was, what's the one calc that has, like, tons of different ROM hacks in it? It's a really popular one. Hasla. I remember Hasla calc had Run and Bun stuff too, and people said a lot of it was, like, wrong. And I think people were, like, having to steer, maybe even wiping from stuff in there, so I'd rather not rely on it, you know? Okay, I'm just double-checking stuff. I'm obviously freaked out about this first fight. Oh, this is Dragon Fang. Because I want to chance the Oko, the turtle. Exactly, Kindle, yeah, that's where my head is at, too. Yeah, good. Ask Squirk about bringing his Flymon. Oh, I saw that Danger Berry. Wasn't it? He accidentally brought Pult over. He was supposed to bring Drapion, and he had Pult to, like, fly or whatever. That was scary. Dragon Fang. Alright, let's do it. Let's start the hideout. Watching Squirk wipe the space tag. Is he scared for this run? I didn't see his space tag. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there, though. How did you get the encounter doc yet earlier? It's pinned in Dex's Discord. Oh my god, wrong bike. Small Ant made it, or his team made it. Round 1. Alright, Arcanine, you need to be a good dog today, okay? You need to cooperate with me. Kindle, didn't you get like triple banded on this fight? I know you got at least double banded. Quick Claw in the fuck, man. Quick Claw isn't terrible here, just because I've got Pult, so we're okay on that. All right, banger music. Woo, it's cold outside. Let's stay warm in the Magma hideout, baby. Perfect timing to be here. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing, dude? God, yeah, let's get this fight over with. And always, here's the tech. Whenever you have the option on a fight, never let them engage you. You engage them. You start the fight on your terms. See? So you don't run into his line of sight. He's running into my line of sight. Alright? That's tech. You always do that when you can. There might be fights you can't do that on, but if you can do it, you do it. He's trapped with me now, baby. Alright, let's get it. Quick Claw, Torkoal, Shell Smash, Explosion. I think Pult might be like the best lead in the game for this thing. I can't think of much that would be better. So we just go ahead and Draco. Okay, no Quick Claw. Good start. This should be Tauros. Yeah, good. This is play rough, so we're gonna go Empoleon. So we're going Empoleon to chip this, and then go back in the Pult. This Tauros is really annoying too. It's sheer force with just a lot of coverage. It's hard to like position emergency exits because it's got Iron Tail and Fire Blast that can miss. So Empoleon is a nice, nice way to just chip it down. All right, we'll just Flash Cannon. Fire Blast miss would be nice because I do need to do some pivots with Empoleon later. But it hits it. Yeah, Tauros got that wild Gen 1 moveset. Guy's got a, like, Fire Blast on Tauros is so weird. I think he gets Blizzard too, no? Alright, we bait Fire Blast back in the Pult. Pult can take it. Burn is okay. Still would be nice if it doesn't hit it. Because the routing, I think, can change here. Yeah, of course. It's alright, AI. Use all your luck up so you can't ban me later. Alright, we can just drop a Draco. This should be Granbull now. I think if I had gotten like crit burn, we can maybe see Zard. Early Zard is not ideal. Okay, nice. Alright, player. I think this can payback too, maybe. Did I need a life orb instead of a poison orb? No, I think we're good. Yeah, Rose always switches in safely here and kills us through its Assault Vest. Nice. Okay, we kill this now, and we should be baiting Charizard. Modest has been really nice on Roserade. I think this would have been a range without that. Why is Rosalita not using Terra Starstorm? Also, Crackline, thank you for the tier 1, homie. Alright, Bright Powder Charizard with Belly Drum. Infamously, this is a very obvious reference to a Charizard just like it in Emerald Kaizo. Really fun. Alright, you can Flame Charge or Dual Wing Beat. Is my Penguin healthy enough to pivot here? So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be using Zoom Lens Rock Tomb Beware to prevent Belly Drum and kill it. But we want Beware as healthy as possible. I can get like double crit by every hit of, you know, Dual Wing Beat too, but it's not great. It's doable, but not great. So we're going to try to keep Beware as healthy as we can. I want to make sure an Empoleon pivot is reasonable though, because I can't always do it. Let me update my set in the calc too. I have Surf now. Surf does... Alright, so let's get this straight. Surf does up to 52%. Which means I can kill it after Belly Drum. So it shouldn't be able to Belly Drum, right? Because my max roll kills it. So pivoting through Empoleon should guarantee an Earthquake. Because I'm trying to pivot through Empoleon into Gara, into Bear, so I can get an Intim. Yeah, to my understanding, this should prevent that. Because I've used that earlier in the run, like the same ideal. Okay, yeah, Flame Charge crit is fine. We're out of range of that. Okay, Empoleon into Gara. Okay, that's good. I'm a little scared about the Belly Drum thing. We do get an Intim at least. This should just Earthquake. Again, I can kill it after Belly Drum. AI should know this. It doesn't have like a Citrus Berry. It's Bright Powder. This is definitely a little ballsy, but it's what I gotta do to set up for Arcanine in the back. Okay, this should be Earthquake. Just going for one Intim here. And then Gyarados can also kill with Waterfall. And Bounce, actually. So again, it should just fire in. We can go back into Empoleon now. And then into Beware on Earthquake, which is just a little bit less damage than I would take normally. Wait, do I have Sun on in the calc? I think I do, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's actually kind of surprising. Dude, you scared me, Charlie. I thought maybe I didn't turn on Sun. Yeah, Gyarados 44 to 52%, and I have a one-attack Gyara. Like, my Gyara is trash. Okay, this should be EQ. That's actually kind of crazy. That is surprising to me. Beautiful. Rock Tomb always kills, so this can never Belly Drum. I mean, I guess Belly Drum would be good. Okay, he just hits a crit. All that, and he still hits the crit. Alright, so we have a Zoom Lens, so we're never going to miss through Bright Powder. Okay, it's a fine result. All that's left is Arcanine now. This is it. This is the big one. I don't really have an angle to knock. Okay, there's one Mon that does kind of trivialize the Arcanine. It is my Caracosta if I level cap it. But, as y'all know, I did not get the Iron Ball this run. So I need to keep Caracosta as low as possible for gym baiting. So I opted to go this route instead. This is where shit can very easily go off the rails. Okay, so first I need to intim this down at least twice. This is always Flare Blitz. Yeah, this is always Flare Blitz. We got Fluffy. In sim number 1. If this crits me, I don't know that I can safely get another intim. Alright, he's at -1. We're setting up shop for Shell Armor Dreadnought. Sun Boosted Flare Blitz, Rockhead. Keh? Let's see. Do I ever die to a crit follow-up? Fuck, I'm dead to max roll crit on the next one. We'll get there when we get there. Alright, we're going to do a head smash into Beware. Those can miss. Okay, this should be another Flare Blitz. I'm dead to max roll crit here. So 1 in 16 into another 1 in 16. A little unfortunate there. Rolled a bit high on that other Flare Blitz. I have to get 2 intims though. It is what it is. Okay. What I am a little worried about is if it can howl here. I think it might be able to howl. But we can afford another pivot if it does that. Because we got our Citrus. Yeah, it can howl. Alright, we want to see a head smash into Beware, though. If it howls, we're going to have to get another pivot. Beautiful. Alright, he's at -2. I'm at 85. This is a guaranteed Flare Blitz now. It's go time. So we just picked up a Shell Armor Dreadnought in Safari Zone. Should have a Rossberry. We go in on Flare Blitz and we begin. Dreadnought is going to have 2 chances to kill this. I can get banded twice on Dreadnought, and then I have to go into other guys and start risking crits. We got a Rossberry for this. And getting extra intims, I'm still dead to the same amount of head smashes, so any more than 2 was not worth. Alright, we Rock Tomb. Doesn't miss the head smash. Okay, we live another head smash. We should. Let me double check that. I know, even at -2, it's such disgusting damage, dude. This thing is... This mon is freakish. Yeah, max roll is 93. Okay. You're not going to focus band here. Oh, I might as well just Rock Tomb again. Right? Because I can slow it down for something in the back if I have to Giga Steer. The Rock Tomb just kills, yeah. I was going to Liquidation. Yeah. Alright, good luck. Let's go. Woo! Alright, we're through Grunt 1. Oh, shit. This is such a stressful fight. It's too easy, man. This fight is so troll, too, because it's like, it's so stressful, and then you just... That happens. Grin, who is that emote, by the way? That's such a funny emote. Yeah, so years ago, there was this Magma Hideout draft race. And I had Urshifu. And dude, I just completely fucked this fight up. It was my first time doing this fight. Like, I hadn't actually, at that point, I don't think I had ever been in Magma Hideout. Yeah, I definitely hadn't, right? I don't think I had. And I straight up just sent it on Tauros, but Tauros outsped Urshifu, so I just died. It was so embarrassing, dog. It was so embarrassing. Like, definitely one of my worst moments of all time. Okay. I'll slow down and go in-game music for the notable fights. Which, obviously, that was one of said notable fights. Yo, have a good one, Charlie. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, for sure, Charlie. Alright, my tea is done. We switch into electrolytes now. Yo, good luck on your calcing, Carol. I don't know if this is your first hell room, but it is hard, but it's also a lot of fun. Alright. So we got a bunch of fights with focus band, sturdy, rocks, nasty stuff like that. Empoleon kind of just eats up this Aggron lead, though. It's easy money for the Penguin. We don't have to deal with counter, which is nice. Alright, Escav, Golisopod, Drapion, Barrascuda. We're pretty much just setting up a Barrascuda sweep here. Empoleon just handles the Aggron lead. I suppose there's fiction where it can ban a million times and crit me multiple times, but I don't think that's going to happen. And then we just have to deal with the Electivire, get the Seviper out, get rid of the Quick Claw, and then Barrascuda just cleans up. So this one's pretty simple. Hellroom today? Hopefully. I'd like to. I'd like to finish. I'd like to do all of the Hideout today. If I can move fast enough. We need some pre-damage on Golisopod. Mystic Water, Citrus. Golisopod needs to be 135. Let me double check that that is right. I'm known for going fast, that's what I'm saying, right? Fastest Nuzlocke in the world, baby. 35 minus... Hold up. This pre-damage, oh, I have the sun turned on. That's why. Okay, 111 plus... The pre-damage I wrote down still seems wrong, though. Oh, because I have to potentially come in through an earthquake. 135. Okay. No, that's right. Oops, I went too high. Let's redo it. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to start getting back on a more regular stream schedule once work calms down in the next month or so. Because I would like to beat this challenge before Platinum Kaizo and other stuff comes out. It's going to be a big year for Nuzlocke games. There's a lot of really good stuff coming out. But yeah, this was originally, like, doing this challenge was just, like, a fun little bullshit around to kill some time. Have some fun. And I'm obviously, I'm very invested now. I'm very, very invested now. Oh, and ramen, I honestly would never fish over grass in Dewford. Dewford fighters are just too valuable. I think fishing, you can get Waylord that way, right? If you want to go for a Reggie. Yeah, I think Dewford grass is just way too valuable. Oh yeah, mega camera ups. Okay, cool. +1 mega. Wait, hold up. I have a Scavalier with Citrus here, but that doesn't seem right either. Because... how do I Mega Horn this? Yeah, I gotta go Zoom Lens. Yeah, I have to go Zoom Lens. Cool. Alright, let's get it. Hate watch mode activated. Good luck. Maybe you'll get what you want when we get to Hell Room. Yeah, Hagen, I did all this like 2 weeks ago. Alright, so this is Focus Span, Sturdy. We'll go ahead and break the Sturdy with Surf. It has counter as well. And then now we'll just defog away the rocks. He's gonna attack me. We rinse and repeat if he bans. Yeah, and Polion is a great lead here. It's super clean. Alright, let's see if it bans. Nice, no ban. This should be Electivire. Yeah, Penguin, I can't wait till Seafloor Cabin. I feel like it's going to go nuts. I've never actually had a Penguin run get that far, so I haven't actually used it, but on paper it seems crazy. Alright, this is a Wild Charge. So Megahorn is a range on Electivire, but after it Wild Charges me twice, I'll kill it the recoil, and I've got a Zoom Lens. Hey, what's good, Udai? How you doing, man? Wait till Moxi 2, brother. It's not going to be pretty. This is my Jordan flu game. Wait, you're so right, dude. Oh, that's so heat, actually. I love that. This is my Jordan flu game. Alright, this should be Snake. Yeah. Alright, so I'm at 50. This thing's Quick Claw, so we got to get rid of that. You can either Fire Blast or Earthquake. And then I'm pre-damaged to exit through either. If it misses Fire Blast, we can just repivot. I do have a Prime Lens, Sapper. How you doing, man? I got it for my birthday back in October. It's a great lens. Alright, cool. So Drapion can knock off the Quick Claw and then always just bait an Earthquake. He gets the quick claw. I don't remember how many millimeters, dude. I'd have to check. I actually don't remember. Obviously, we have battle armor here, so that's completely fine. So sit on my face, I typically, at least right now, I'll work either really early or at night. It depends on the time zone I'm working in. And it depends on the day. So like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm working just like normal hours. So that's why I don't stream those days. So I'm at 127. This is always Earthquake. And Scuda never dies to Earthquake. We just go hard Scuda, and then with Mystic Water, we just sweep the rest of the fight. Alright, we just Liquid Nation 3 times now. Is this a 6-hour stream? No, it's not. I got about 2 hours left, and then I have to go get a haircut. No, I don't. None of my coworkers know. I keep it pretty incognito. My friends know, but as far as like in my professional life, I keep this all on the down low. It's our little secret, you know? No more Wacko 2 here? No, so I'm still growing my... So here's what happened, okay? I'm still growing my hair out. So back in December, I went for just a little maintenance trim. You know, it was getting a little messy. So something to like clean it up just a little bit while I continue to grow it out. And the guy completely fucked up my hair. I was on the verge of tears, dog. He completely destroyed my hair. So I'm going to someone new today. Again, just getting a maintenance trim to continue growing it out. I'm trying to grow some flow, you know? The thing that really upsets me, like I had a really nice mullet starting to come in. And he just cut that shit off. I told him not to. He cut it off. The 9 straight beanie streams make sense. Dude, if you look at my VOD page, it's hat, 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 hat. Yeah, now you know. That's why. So really frustrating. I lost like 3 good months of hair growth, man. I was so upset when he just completely just nuked my mullet. I liked that little guy. Yeah, I'm going to a salon. That's the thing. I'm not going to a barber this time. I'm going to a salon. Gonna get some scissor work. I think with long hair, that's the play. Because I've typically like I've had a fade for a really long time, and I'm just kind of tired of that. And you know, you can just go to a barber to get that. But I think if you want something longer, I think salon is the play. I wiped in the hair lock. I did. I should get locks. You think so? You're a patent attorney. You know, names can be shocking. You had a lady who got a bad haircut and tried to get a patent for cutting hair so she could sue every Great Clips across America. Honestly, I'm on that same energy right now. I'm trying to sue the guy who cut my hair last time. You know what was really sad? So the guy who cut my hair was actually really cool. So he had an Elden Ring tattoo. He had a Melania tattoo. So like I sit in the chair, you know, start talking to him, get to know him, and then we just talked about Elden Ring the whole time. So I'm like, fuck, he's really cool. But he fucked my hair. So I was so conflicted. Like, dude, that's the first time I've sat down for a haircut and got to talk about Elden Ring the whole time. How often do you get that? Like, he was so cool. Great Clips is some ass. Yeah, I ain't going to Great Clips. Hit the waterfowl on your fade. Dude, he got me with a waterfowl. The classic. He was patches. He was trying to make me in the patches, bro. No, my hair's fine right now. It's grown enough that it looks like relatively normal. I just felt like wearing a hat today. All right, next fight I think could be notable. The routing I think can get a little steery. It's a Zoroark fight, so you know. I gotta take these seriously. I have a debuff when I fight Zoroarks. I'm trying to chain like 3 with Conk and make sure I'm not dead to Eruption crit. We're finally using Crustle. I think this is the first or second time I'm using this mon. You still get your haircut by some lady in her kitchen and pay via Venmo with random emojis in the memo line. Wait, that's fire. Dude, that's so sick. Yeah, what I've found is that a lot of people who cut hair now will have an Instagram that you can look at, and they'll just post like haircuts that they do, so you can go look. So like this girl that I'm going to see today, I looked on her gram and she had cut a lot of people's hair with a style kind of like what I'm going for. So I'll trust her. I'll give her a shot. And if this doesn't work out, I'm just shaving my head and we're going bald. There's also a really annoying Aerodactyl on this fight. It's a King's Rock Aerodactyl, and I'm pretty sure it's plus speed. Yeah, it's got Unnerve. Little disgusting. Alright, Beware, Scav, and Conk. Alright. May I ask you a question and trust you with my run's life? What's up? That's a lot of pressure, dog. When the salon you go to doesn't post you on their story, I'm like, damn, did they fuck me up? Bro, that's so real. If she doesn't post me on her Instagram today, I'm not going back. That's so real. Scale Vespiquen's attack and use your bug gem so she kills Mega Absol with a U-turn, or just attack order and sack. You have 3 scales. I'm kind of feeling attack order and sack, bro. I'll be honest though, I've never had a Vespiquen. So like anyone who's had one, feel free to tell me that I'm capping and I'm wrong. But I don't feel like Vespiquen is worth the scale there. I mean, it's a Protect Mon. How are your Protect Mons looking? She hasn't come out since early game. Yeah, I feel like she's not worth the scale, dude. I actually just read all of what's out for Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. I don't know how to say it. Modulo. It's sick. It's really good. I'm really liking it so far. Yeah, there's not much out. It's going to be a pretty short series, I think. I think they're keeping it short and sweet. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we gotta go slow on this fight because there's a Zoroark, so I gotta make sure I don't miss the routing. What Pokemon in this game have you never used? I've never used Vespiquen. I've never used a Glalie. I've never used... This is my first time with a Hydreigon. Oh, I just remembered there was a pack open redeem earlier. I still need to do that. Yeah, apparently the Zoroark flicker is a bug. Like, I don't think it's actually supposed to do that. I think it's a visual bug. Any news for Platinum Kaizo? There's a Kaizo Direct on February 18th. So I imagine we won't get any news until the Direct. I don't play TCG, I just collect. Yeah, I know the Mars Windworks fight is leaked. I know I haven't seen it, but I know people have been talking about it. And I saw like I saw a lot of that stream that they did. I wonder if I go Petra here. I think I go Petra with Gyarados, maybe. Yeah, because this Nidoking's Poison Point. Hey, what's up, Addy? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. What'd you play today? This is my first time live in like 2 weeks. I've been really busy with work. But what's up, gamers? Y'all, we're doing Run and Bun. It's the hardest Nuzlocke. I've beaten it. I'm playing it again, but I'm trying to do it completely deathless. So we're in Magma Hideout, which is one of like the toughest parts of this game. We're deep in it. I have not had a single death yet. So yeah. How's stream, Addy? Yo, your stream, like, I want to say yesterday was, you were talking about some wild stuff in there, my friend. I guess that's kind of a standard stream for you, though. Oh, you opened the new Pokemon set? Did you get anything good? Alright, let's get it. You got the Hitmontop? Damn, topping them. I see you. Yeah, send it. I want to see it. I love Hitmontop. That's my favorite Hitmon. Hitmontop is probably top 3 favorite fighting Pokemon for me. I'm a huge fan of that guy. Okay, so this is a Focus Band Nidoking with Stealth Rocks. Fun stuff. So we got to get rid of the Focus Band first, and we got to slow it down. This has Poison Point. So we slow it down first, and it's going to set up rocks. It could attack, but it's a very slim chance, and it's pretty fine if it does. So we're just going to be doing this with the rocks up. We're not actually going to be getting rid of the rocks. We just need to get rid of the Focus Band. We are not Shell Armor, unfortunately. We're sturdy, but we only take neutral from this. Alright, Focus Band is gone. This has to Earthquake again. We go Gyarados. We take some Rocks Chip. It's totally fine. And then now, after that Rock Tomb, Gyarados is faster. Cool. We just kill it. So remember, rocks are on the field, and that is okay. We've planned to play in the rocks. Wait. Is Mott? Did I just get the baiting completely wrong? I thought... I think this is Aerodactyl. I thought it was going to be Slacking. Oh, wait. No. That's fine. Okay, I gotta use Berserker for this. I was thinking that I would kill this after. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, so this Aerodactyl is King's Rock with Rock Blast, Dual Wing Beat, all that stuff. So it's a flinch machine gun. It's very hard to deal with. The only thing I have that outspeeds it is Dragapult. I couldn't really make that work. So we're gonna go Big Cat on Rock Blast. So here's the cool part about this Berserker. We're Adamant, and we have Tough Claws. Okay, so our damage output is to the moon. So Life Orb Fake Out. Into Life Orb Bullet Punch just kills this. So we never have to worry about any stupid King's Rock stuff. Big Cat. And then I am faster than Camerupt. So this should be Slacking now. It's real slacking. It's not Zoroark. Didn't flicker. Alright, so we're at 125. He has boosted Retaliate. I'm just making sure this pivot I want to do is safe. Yeah. We just need to get Escavalier in after an Intimidate. So we go Beware. Fluffy Beware can take anything the Slacking does. It eats it up super fun. Alright, so no more boosted Retaliate. Then we should just be baiting a clean Earthquake. Actually, no. I can bait Double Edge. Yikes. That's not good. Oh, it has to loaf now. So remember, this guy's an eject button. So when I hit him, he's going to get kicked out. Okay, let's see. He attacked, so this is loaf. Right, this is gonna loaf here. Yeah, this is loaf. So we're gonna get this to -1. I just have to specifically time the loaf turn, so that's why I'm being extra careful here. Okay, now he can attack. 28. So this has to be Double Edge. And then Escavalier should be fine now. Yeah, -1 Escavalier's chilling. Now we go Escavalier. Relaxed Shell Armor Escavalier. Super, super fat in this matchup. And we just need to slow down Slacking a lot. Okay, we're going to Scary Face. He loafs. We're going to Scary Face again as he attacks. Remember, we got Shell Armor, so we don't care about crits here. Okay, perfect. So next turn, he's going to loaf. We're going to switch out. We're going to go into Conch Elder. And then we should get a free switch in here on the loaf. Perfect. We are now faster, and we kill this with low kick. So we're never even triggering the eject button. We're just going to kill it outright. Okay. I outspeed and kill Camerupt, so it has to go Zoroark. Wait, it's Camel! I fucked up! Okay, this is Zoroark. We Mach Punch. Alright, this is the part I gotta make sure the math is correct. My arch nemesis. Okay, so Camerupt coming out last is what we needed because it has Explosion and Quick Claw. This Camerupt also has Eruption. So I'm at 201 with Guts and Black Belt. Eruption just outright kills me right now, so it's going to go for it. But I'm going to Mach Punch first, which will bypass Quick Claw if it triggers it, right? So at minimum, I do 118. So 215 minus 118. 97. The most that Crit Eruption can do would be 184. And then I can just finish it off before I die to residuals. Doesn't get the Quick Claw. And remember, this can't blow up because it's last mon. So we should never be dead to Eruption crit now. And then Mach Punch always kills in the second one, so we don't care about Quick Claw again. Okay, Zoroark fight is done. I think there's more Zoroarks later. Yo, Senor Cruise, thank you for the prime. Okay. Alright, Addy, let me see this Hitmon top. Let's see it. Yo, that card is sick. I love that art style. Oh, that's a really cool Hitmon top. I'm a huge fan. Jealous. It's so cool. Oh yeah, I have a pack open redeem. Let me go park at the Pokemon Center. Let me go pee, and then we will open the pack. I got Phantasmal Flames. Okay. Yeah, it's from the new set, Pudding. Yeah, she pulled it from the new set. So far original, so far. Do you want to know your super secret spy name? All you need to do is combine your social security number with your credit card number, and then the 3 digits on the back is your call sign. Alright, so that's gonna be... Psych! What's up, Raz? How you doing, dude? You going to the Pokemon Center in UK in February? Oh yeah, because that's EYC, right? I'm okay, Raz. I'm a little sick today, but I've been worse. Right. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll open a pack. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's open a pack. So I've got a Phantasmal Flames, baby. We did pull a Charizard. It wasn't the Super Poggers Charizard, but I did pull a Zard. Like 2 packs ago. What's up, Staten? How you doing? All right, QR code. Good luck. What's up, Georgie? Thank you for the 55, dude. How you doing, man? All right, Apom, APS, Ghastly, Nimble, Piloswine. That's cute. I like that art style there. That kind of like cartoony look. That's super cute. Dizzying Valley, Alcremie, Mamoswine. Oh, Mamoswine looks sick there. Gligar. What is that behind Gligar? What am I looking at? What's like the glowy stuff? What is that? Another Apom. Yo! Full art Mismagius. Mismagius EX. That's my girl. That's my girly pop. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Y'all know I love my ghost types. Alright, we take those. We take those every day. Alright, let's continue on. Grunt 4. This one is nothing special. I kind of like what I'm doing for the Pyroar, I guess. It's a Focus Band Pyroar with Fire Blast, Hyper Voice, Fire Spin, and Yawns. There's a lot going on. It can Focus Band you. Fire Blast can miss. Fire Spin can trap you. Yawn is awkward. So the whole fight is kind of built around dealing with the Pyroar. Oh, let me get those items off. The Trapinch is funny. It's a funny little shitter. Alright, Pult Lead. Takes out the Manectric. Turtonator, Golisopod, Kecleon. I haven't really used Kecleon much this run. I don't have like a crazy good Kecleon like I did that one time. Basculegion. Where's my Basculegion? There you are. And then Bereskeezy. Again, Berescudo goes to so many fights in Hideout. This Mon is broken. Alright, we need a bunch of pre-damage. Alright, Dragon Fang. Do I need any poison on steals? No. Alright, let's get... We'll do a few at once. So you need pre-damage. We need pre-damage on Turtonator too. We need pre-damage on Golisopod. And then Basculegion has to be pre-poisoned. So 59, 90, and 95. 195. So do Golisopod first. 7, 6, 5. Okay, Golisopod's good. And then 59 and 90. So Turtonator's next. Yeah, Pure Gift, I had to. In 1DR, you kind of have to plan ahead of Pyrotag so you know how many resources you can afford. I guess you should probably do that in a normal run too, but in 1DR, you kind of have to. Like, it would be foolish not to. Dragapult 59. Two, 1, 0, 9. 59. Okay, so this guy, we're gonna have a pre-slept Turtonator. So Pulse is Dragon Fang. Turtonator's item doesn't matter. Golly needs a Citrus. Kecleon needs a Shed Shell. Pre-cooking kind of hard though if Pyre lines are risky and you don't know it survives. I mean, I ended up having nothing available for Pyre, so I had to just send it. How do you get so many berries? That's just what the game gives you. I mean, all the trees have different yields. Well, you end up with a lot of berries. Mystic water. And then Rost. And then we got a pre-poison Basca Legion. Actually, I feel like I don't need pre-poison. I think I could just go like pre-sleep. Yeah, I could just do pre-sleep. Bedge. Do I need Kecleon to do the heist? I haven't thought about the heist yet. I have skill swap Alakazam, so I could probably just use that, right? Wait, hold on. Why do... I'm confused. Yeah, Pult's gonna get a kill. Kecleon's gonna knock off. We're pivoting through Basca Legion into Scuda. So Kecleon knock off Mineral. So 63. I wrote Mystic Water on Legion, but I don't know what the point of that is. Legion's just pivoting. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Like I said, this was 2 weeks ago, so none of this is fresh in my head. Cool, we're just gonna go through Legion to bait the correct move. And since I'm slept, it can't yawn, right? So it has to Fire Blast. Okay. Turtonator and Charizard confusing the enemy. Yeah, the name theme is Smash Bros. Characters. So I figured Turtonator, I mean, it's a fire dragon, right? Second ever double heist in Deathless. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, if there's an angle for the double heist, I'll go for it, but I have a feeling that's not going to be feasible here. Am I worried about the Hideout double battle? Oh, not really, no. Dragapult and Lopunny kind of dismantle it. Alright, Life Orb with Dragon Fang. Make sure that kills. Yep. I like how I'm dealing with this Pyroar here. Okay, so it's a Life Orb Manectric. Nothing too special there. We're just going to drop a Draco. We're pre-damaged the bait the Pyroar ASAP. So Pyroar has to come in for a Fire Blast. Nice. So this is guaranteed Fire Blast. So we go into Turtonator first. So Fire Blast hit or miss always baits a Hyper Voice regardless. And because I'm pre-slept, it's never going to go for Yawn. And it's not going to go for Fire Spin here either. This is going to take the Hyper Voice skill. We're always going to emergency exit through Golisopod here on the Hyper Voice. Oh, I didn't get Citrus there. I think that's fine. Actually, wait. Why didn't I? Oh, it's Unnerve, right? Is that fine? Yeah, that's okay. Because I have to use Golisopod again later. Okay. We're good. Okay, so that was a lot. All that just to get Kecleon in safely. Now I can comfortably knock off the Focus Band. We have a Shed Shell in case it tries to Fire Spin me. So we can always escape. We're going to get our attack off before we go bed. Alright, so we are at full health. You could Fire Blast or Fire Spin. But we're going to go through Legion. And since I'm a ghost, if it spins, I can still get out. Yeah, it goes for the spin. Since I'm pre-slept, you have to go for Fire Blast. And then Barrascuda always takes Fire Blast crit. We get out because we're spooky. Goes for Fire Spin. And now, finally, all that to safely get rid of the Focus Band. So we can guaranteed kill this thing. And then we can just flip turn out. Cool. And now we can just go Dragapult. You think I don't deserve flip turn? Why, man? Why don't I deserve it? Explain, George. Alright, we drop a Draco on this. We just bait down the line because we show kills on everything. And then this has to be Absol. And then we can kill that with Dragon Darts. No Sucker Punch on this, thankfully. And then the funniest guy in this fight, Eviolite Trapinch. With Arena Trap. But I'm a ghost, so I can get out. Because I actually can't kill this. It's too bulky here. So this can Crunch or Earthquake. So we go into Golly, who outspeeds and kills it. So I guess Citrus is going to trigger and I can get exited here, huh? Yeah, so this is probably going to emergency exit me, but that's fine. I'll just switch back in. You know what's crazy? I think 111 is exactly 49%. Yeah, it is. That number is like nailed into my brain because obviously I'm emergency exiting with Golly on so many fights. So like that number is just, I'm like, yeah, I know that number. We just go back in the Pult. I don't want to bait a swagger. We go Pult. Because this is arena trap, so I need to be able to escape. And then we just go back in the Golly on Earthquake or Crunch. And then I outspeed and kill with Liquidation. Oh, wait. I could have probably just dropped the Draco. Because I refreshed my drop, huh? I probably didn't have to do this. Oh, actually, no. Draco doesn't kill. That's kind of crazy, dude. Eviolite Trapinch lives Draco. It's a range. I'm actually kind of shocked. Alright, yeah. We just Liquidation. Nice. Yeah, I personally think that fight is definitely a threat sometimes. The Pyroar is so awkward. Like, that set plus the focus band is just a lot to deal with. And then the Trapinch in the back is kind of spooky. We're only on Grunt 5. I'm going so slow today. Alright, next one is pretty free. Drudagon is easy money. It's got a Roselli berry. We just kill it with Pult. Grunt 5 times if not recorded. Grunt, 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 grunt. Woo. Drudagon's truly one of the leads of all time. I know. And it's got a Roselli berry. I think you're decently likely to have any dragon. Like some kind of dragon here, and they all just kill it, right? What's up, Voon? How you doing? Alright. No pre-damage stuff. It's a nice straightforward fight. Alright, Gyarados, Escav. Altaria needs some pre-damage. Yeah, nothing too interesting in this fight. It's mostly kill guy, pivot, kill guy, prevent a shell smash. Nothing special. Yeah, I'm using darts to kill the Hydreigon. Yeah. That's another thing that's really nice with darts and Draco when you have them both, is it's just really good at chaining kills. Dragapult is an absolute delight to use. This thing is crazy. Alright, 169. Thank you for the bless, homie. I need it. Game Freak's personally endorsing PK, and it will be launching on Pokemon Day with the Direct. I think the like whole angle with the Direct thing is cool, but I also do think it's like slightly spooky. Like I feel like that could low-key draw attention from the Nintendo ninjas. I feel like it's a bit of a ballsy play from SHF. But I'm excited. Also, it's interesting, it said upcoming Kaizo projects. So that leads me to think they're talking about more than just Platinum Kaizo. I'm wondering what that's all about. Zoom lens. Oh, Golly needs pre-damage too. I need Poison Gem on Roserade just to show a kill for baiting purposes. Moxi Kaizo. One day, the Gen 7 demake will happen. Poison Gem. Golly needs to be at 175. Oh, pff, I need to poison it. Because SHF did Kaizo, was it Coliseum? So maybe like he's gonna do Kaizo XD. I don't know who played Kaizo Coliseum. Like was that game good? I don't know anyone who's played it. Like I know nothing about that game. No, I won't be the first to deathless run and bun. 2 people have done it. So 1 person with some chosen encounters, and then 1 person completely raw, just like I'm doing. And then Kindle Koss is on a really strong, deep run. He's past Seafloor Cavern. So I imagine he'll get the dub. Alright, simple fight. We're all gonna make it. We're all gonna make it, right? Surely. There's just so much scary stuff in late game, dude. I did look ahead at Archie. I was curious what that was looking like. Empoleon just dominates the Quillfish, which makes me feel very good. I was really worried about that. Because I heard Penguin was good on that matchup. So Specs Penguin with Surf. Like, I already have my lead for that fight. It's going to be Hisuian Lilligant with Leaf Blade. Grass Gem Leaf Blade just kills Kyogre. Always baits Quillfish for Gunk Shot. We go Empoleon on Gunk Shot. Empoleon never dies the crit. And then Specs Surf in the range just kills it. So, we have the start to that fight. Like, that Quillfish is just so gross. Yeah, Jax, we got some Subnautica soundtrack going. Yeah, I was good. I've just been really busy with work. This happens every January and February. It's just busy season for me. All right, was Grunt 5. Thank you, Sir Morky. I appreciate you. Alright. Drudagon lead. Has this guy ever clicked the move on anyone? No way, right? Sit him with the almighty Dragon Darts. Retirement when PK drops. I am thinking about taking some extended time off during PK season. This is something I've considered. I gotta see how much vacation time I have. Because I'm going on an international trip. I'm going to Spain in, I think, April. I forget when. So I gotta see if I can make it happen. Alright, we just pivot through Gyarados here into Zoom Lens' Scavalier. It's a bright powder shift tree. Yeah, I've been to Spain before. I've been to Barcelona. So I'm going to be checking out the other parts of Spain that I haven't been to. And then I've got some friends who have like work visas, so they're living over there. So I'm going to go see them too. I haven't seen them in a long time. All right, we just completely wall this thing, and then Bright Powder X's or bypass, or Zoom Lens X's or bypasses Bright Powder. Just kills this guy. Yeah, true, Zach. Can it replace the follow on Twitter redeem for a LinkedIn request? That's crazy. You ain't getting my LinkedIn, dude. Didn't someone find Grammy on LinkedIn? I feel like that was a thing. Alright, this is either Earthquake or Fire Punch. We can always just exit through Golisopod. They do make it really easy, that is true. Alright, Roserade just eats this guy up. The reason I'm holding Poison Gem is so the Turtonator doesn't set up when it switches in. Because it does have Shell Smash. And then Poison Gem's your skill here. Grunt 5. Yeah, Grunt 5. Right, so this has Quick Claw and Explosion. It's never gonna boom. Poison Gem, Sludge Bomb, shows skill. So it should be a guaranteed Flamethrower into Altaria. And remember, we don't care if we get burnt here. Like, that's fine. Yo, what's good, Greg? How you doing, GOAT? We're doing Magma Hideout in Run and Bun, y'all. This is the hardest Nuzlocke. We're doing it deathless. And this is like one of the hardest parts of the game. How'd Kaizo go today, homie? What are we running? Alright, we go Mega here. This cannot Shell Smash now. Right, it should see kill. With Dragon Pulse. So we do the Ankle Breaker. So it's gonna whiff the Dragon Pulse, come a Fairy now, and then we heal. It went terrible, you kept getting trolled. Did you get any runs off the ground? Yeah, typical day of Kaizo, right? Just another day in the mines, bro. Another day of lab. That's right, this is one death equals a reset. So if anything dies, it's a wipe immediately. And then we can start Dragon Pulsing. Uh-oh, Quick Claw. Got a couple runs. Wait, what's your PB, by the way, Greg? I haven't played Unbound yet, Raptor King. I want to play it for sure. Another Quick Claw. Okay, guy. Can't blow up, though. Oh, it's Hayden Liza, so you've gotten far. Alright. On to Grunt 6. Are there still updates coming out for Unbound, or is that game, like, finished at this point? Yeah, Tate and Liza is always like that. I mean, it's a double battle, right? So it's always going to be tricky. Hey, I appreciate you, Greg. Good luck at work, homie. Thank you, as always, for the love. Yeah, I feel like Unbound is done. I haven't heard of any updates in years. It seems like a pretty complete game. Yeah, I'm really excited for Platinum, guys, though. It's looking so fun. There's a lot of cool shit. I saw that, like, Ampharos it gets no guard, which is spicy. So, like, no guard Thunder. Poison Heal Licky Licky is one I'm really excited for, too. Unknown gets, what is it, Wonder Guard? Which is kind of funny. The Triathlete after Petalburg. What fight is that? What do they have? No Guard and Fog Gauntlet's gotta be nuts, yeah. SHF will rival Suicune in the smoking crack competition. Yeah, I'm actually surprised how wild some of the Pokemon changes are so far. I didn't expect all that. Like, I feel like the changes in EK were relatively, like, I mean, you know, Sableye is like a boss Pokemon. You don't even get Sableye, but it's like Omega buffed. Houndoom's really buffed too. There's some stuff like that, but yeah, Dusclops too. But they're like, they don't have anything super weird, I guess. They just have really buff stats. There's a lot of like cool weird stuff in PK that we're seeing. Like, you know, what, again, No Guard Ampharos. Like, that's weird in the best way. Poison Heal Licky Licky. Like, that's wild. Yeah, we got another we have a Quick Claw Explosion Stealth Rocks lead. Basque Legion is perfect for the Colossal. Can't boom on me. White Boy Weedle. Yeah, Thick Fat Dragonite was... Dude, fighting those is so frustrating. I hate fighting those guys. And, like, I think you can get Dragonite as the player, but you just never end up doing it, right? Because I think it's fighting with... Where do you get it, actually? Maybe it's just fiction. Because you never get Houndoom in a typical run, right? I don't think you get Houndoom. You don't get Sableye. You always get your Clops. Maybe it's like rose-tinted glasses, but EK was fun. There's a lot of bullshit, for sure, but that was a really fun game. You could choose one encounter per run. Do you think that would be overpowered? And what would you pick in Run and Bun? I mean, yeah, because you can just like start with like a Beedrill off rip, you know? Having a Beedrill every time seems crazy. But again, like, it's up to you how you want to do your rules. I personally don't think I would. Alright, we need pre-damage on Golly. Actually, no, we don't. We're not even bringing that. We need some pre-tox. We need a pre-toxic on Escav here. We need it on Pult, too. Wait. Oh, pff, I didn't even change my party. Thick Fat emulating multi-scale. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right. That was just his way to get multi-scale in there. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a pretty creative way to do it. That's smart. Dragapult, Dreadnought. Whew, I'm gonna be real, y'all. I'm struggling right now. I probably should not have gone live today, but like, I made a promise. I said in Discord, I'm going live tomorrow with Magma Hideout. I haven't been live in 2 weeks. I wasn't about to hit y'all with a canceled stream after that. I couldn't do it. I'm struggling though. But we're pushing through. We're pushing through. The sign over the toilet in the gym bathroom. Oh, it's in the gym bathroom. If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the CD. I think that's based. I love that. Yeah, flu game, baby. Jordan flu game. Oof. Jordan flu game. I'm definitely going to make a reference to the Jordan flu game in the video now. It's only going to work if I don't wipe to Hellroom, though. If I wipe the Hellroom, I can't do that. Need Muscle Band. If you die, it's the Paul Pierce leaving in a wheelchair then coming back game. This whole video is about to be just NBA memes now. Look at Quillfish coming to a fight. Alright, let's get some pre-toxic going. We need 2 pre-toxic mons. Oh, that's going to be really annoying, having to get 2 pre-toxic guys. So I need it on Pult and Escav. Alright, show me pre-toxic. Please. Toxic. No! Alright, toxic Pult. Unlucky. Alright, toxic here. Unlucky. Toxic here. Lucky. Toxic here. Ooh, the flame burst. We can go through, like... I guess I can sit in Scary Face. I can realistically take, like, maybe one more flame burst. Come on, bro. Alright, we gotta bounce. Heal up. Try it again. I'm dealing with a Will-O-Wisp Bright Powder Soul Rock, so I'm going Zoom Lens pre-toxic. Yeah, see, this is really annoying, because I have a toxic guy in the party. Okay, cool. Please? 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 Anyone who doesn't know what's going on, we're just, the only way to pre-toxic or pre-poison steel types and poison types is Corrosion Salazzle on this route. And the AI on Wild Mons clicks random moves. Toxic. Thank you. Oh god, I forgot I'm too slow to run. Okay, we're good. Oh, Primarina Shrew, the Encore, that is tech. That's what we do that next time. There's gonna be more pre-toxicing. That's big tech. Yeah, we hit him with the Encore for show. Alright, we got the run back, so we're gonna have to heal up again. This fight is a little tricky on the routing. It can be a little dynamic. Dude, you love saying that, Skork. How you doing today, Goat? How we feeling today? We marble locking today? Soaking talks. Oh! I didn't turn repel back on. Holy shit, we got Ursaluna. Am I equipped to catch this? Okay, I guess this is my encounter. Oh shit. I mean, that's awesome. Like, that's great, but oh fuck, what does this have, dude? I'm not ready to catch this, bro. Oh. I don't want to get too excited. I'm kind of worried. Oh wait, there was no unnerve pop-up, was there? Yeah, it's Guts. Right, there was no pop-up. Fuck. Okay, what does this have? Dude, please. Is this guy hard to catch? Probably is, right? Max attack, by the way. Alright, level 65 Luna. We'll look at an adamant one. I'm definitely going to quick ball. I just want to make sure I can't get owned here. Okay, what do you have? Double Edge, Yawn, High Horsepower, Body Slam. Not bad. 2 moves I'm immune to here. Yawn. High Horsepower, Body Slam. I should Will-O-Wisp to cut his attack. Yeah. True. Can I chip this? I don't have Facade TM, so it's alright. Guts Earthquake's gonna go crazy. I can accidentally kill this with Legion. So what do I have in the back, bro? Oh, dude, my back line is not looking great. I'm not going to lie. What is the catch rate on this Mon? 75? Fuck, dude. Okay. Quick ball. Quick ball gets it. And there's Only one move it can do damage to me on this. I might have to risk critting it. Please, just get this, baby. Get this. Quick ball. No! The one move that does damage to me, bro. Oh my god, that damage. What the hell is that? Wait, is this guy a freak? I think I'm dead to crit, bro. How much did that do? 298. Minus 165. So that was 133. Is this a plus attack guy? Let's see. If it's not plus attack, that was a really high roll. If it's plus attack, that was, yeah. Fuck, dude. So, I'm immune to 3 of its moves. Well, it has Yawn, right? Yeah, it's crazy. I could wipe. So my Escav is pre-poisoned. Or pre-toxic, which is, it was just tough. I have a zoom lens. Quill can't get a safe into him here. I don't really have a lot of options, dude. Am I only dead to crit? I say only. If this is max attack, I'm still only dead to crit. I think I want to go for liquidation and then go Escav. So it's 1 and 4 into crit. Because it has to high horsepower too. I'm going to risk critting it. I only kill if I crit it. I do have a citrus too. I can't superpower, obviously. Alright, good luck. Don't crit it. Okay, that's a really high roll. Okay! That's looking good. I guess we just go Escav now. I hate that I'm pre-toxic, bro. Your small business taxes handled. All your unique deductions. How's Dreadnought looking? High horsepower just melts Dreadnought. I think this might be minus defense, yeah. Let's see. So how's Escav has a zoom lens. I'm at 192 with pre-toxic. So let's see. 192 divided by 16. So I take 12 from toxic. 192 minus 12 minus max roll high horsepower 91. Then minus 91 minus 24. I can't take both of those, yeah. Right? 192 minus 12 minus 91. Fuck, I think I have to stay again. I think I have to stay. Again, only 1 out of 4 moves can actually hit me, and it has to crit. Yeah, 192 minus... I'm just doing the math again. I'm assuming this is max attack plus attack. Yeah, we just throw a ball here. Run a prediction, lose them on the Luna. I got you. I mean, honestly, the prediction is, do I wipe here? Because if I lose them on, it's a wipe. I'm going to do a quick 2-minute predict. Timer ball is better starting at what, turn 10? At turn 10? After turn 10? Right? We know this is guts too. And like, I've been complaining about missing a really premier ground type. This is that. This is 1 death equals a reset. That's why this is a wipe if anything dies here. It doesn't matter if it's a trainer battle or wild mod. No, Intim is too risky because Quill's my only Intim. How does Pult hold here? Probably not that well. My Excadrill's garbage, Coolio. It's relaxed 1 speed, 1 attack. Or 3 attack. But my Excadrill's really bad. Yeah. Otherwise, Excadrill would be excellent. Does anyone have a link to a catching calculator? I want to see what my chances are to catch this turn. Go and vote on the Gamma, though. Actually, I think I know where to find it. I think it's pinned in deck cord. It's 50-50. I did the math. All right, I found the calculator. All right, so... Ultra Ball... Oh, does Dust Ball work in here? Because this is a cave. Yeah, Dust Ball works here, right? This is a part of the flu game when John Ron stabbed Jordan in the tunnel. Does Dust Ball work in here? It should, right? 'Cause it's a cave. So it's a 3 times catch modifier. Not where I'm just sending the ball, man. Alright, this could be the wipe right here. Do I have Dust Balls? Okay, I do. Wait, I don't have Dust Balls. Fuck. So I guess it's Ultra. What's the modifier on Ultra Ball? Can't believe I forgot to turn off my repel, brother. Alright, good luck. 1 and 4 to high horsepower, and then I'm dead to crit and I wipe. Best ball right now is Ultra Ball. It's very low. Okay, we get another one. How many turns has this been? I threw a quick ball. I liquidationed, and then I whiffed an Ultra Ball. Alright, so now we're on turn 4. Let's go, baby. We know it's Guts, too. It seems like it has high attack, based on those rolls. Either that, or, yeah, I think it's got high attack. Or it, like, super high rolled me. Okay, well, that was an accident. I was waiting to pick Magma Hideout, forgot to turn off Repel, and we ended up getting a goat. What Smash character is Ursaluna that we don't already have? Oh my god. Hold on, Squirk, I got you. We already have Mewtwo. I think that's Zam. Kazuya is being saved for Urshifu. What's up, by the way, Zeph? Although that was a good one. Yeah, Kazuya is going to be Urshifu. We already have Banjo, right? Wait, do we have Banjo? Yeah, Beware's Banjo. That's a good one, though. But yeah, we have Banjo. Yeah, it's Guts because the Unnerve pop-up didn't show, so... Tom Nook. I guess he's a trophy. Tom Nook's kind of funny. We have Bowser already. We have K. Rool. I'm thinking of all like the big guys. Do I just make this Donkey Kong, bro? It's built like Villager. Slow and heavy. We have Ganon. Yeah, all the like slow heavy hitter guys are taken. There's no more Apemons I can get, right? Pichu's pretty funny. Do we have Pichu though? We have DDD. I think we have Incineroar too. Pichu's kind of funny. Yeah, it hurts itself from Okay, let's try Pichu. I don't think I have Pichu. Let me check. If I do, we'll probably just go with like Donkey Kong. Oh boy. Dude. Let's see. My guys are... You know what? Let's do the fight first. Let's do the fight first. Repel is on. It was an accident, Milky Way. Yeah, I didn't mean to. Dude, y'all have no idea how shocked I was when I saw the encounter pop up. I was like, wait, what is happening? No, if I so I was gonna go either this room or room 6, 7, and Ursaluna is what I wanted here. If I went this room, yeah. How do I turn off my repel? How do I use the fishing rod and run and bun? Is this the fight? I don't remember. I don't think it's this guy. That's you. Why do I have no item on Exca? I guess you're just pivoting. You can be citrus. So, was that really about a 1 in 4 to catch there? Okay, this thing is Quick Claw with rocks. It can't explode. Quick Claw is mostly fine. Doesn't pull it. So no matter what, we're going to bait the Dracozolt. Because we do have to account for the Bolt Beat bug, right? But bug or no bug, it's just Dracozolt. Yeah, and it's always this Bolt Peak here. We're going to pivot through Excadrill. And then we get Fire Blast in the Pult. That's why we're pre-toxic. And then we're going to go Muscle Band Dragon Darts to kill it. Fire Gem, Fire Blast. Ooh. Yeah, this forces Talonflame because I kill Flareon and Solrock. Focus Band, Talonflame. Nice. We just go hard Dreadnought. So if this bans me, it's gonna at some point kill itself with recoil. So this isn't a super scary focus ban. We have a Rossberry too. And then we got the Shell Armor, Rock Tomb, Will-O-Wisps. So if it bans, it can Wisp again. But it'll never kill me before it has to hit me and take recoil. This Dreadnought is pretty frail, dude. I think it's like single-digit defense. Okay, it's 1 HP 4 defense. Yeah, this Dreadnought sucks. Okay, we crit and it doesn't ban. This Dreadnought is some cheeks. But he's got the Clutch Gene, because it beat the Arcanine without the Focus Ban. But yeah, it's a really sad Dreadnought. Alright, Flareon. Doesn't have Guts yet. So this has to Superpower. We go Basque Legion.
I'm Paul Wilson. You're at our West Loop Fulton Market location. And I've got...
And then I just outspeed and kill it.
Nuzlocke. It's called Flash Dry. This is a dry shampoo that cleanses the hair and scalp. And leaves the...
And then we got Bright Powder Soul Rock with Will-O-Wisp and Explosion, but it can't boom. Last guy in the back. Alright, let's see. You are clicking Stone Edge or Will-O-Wisp. So I can always get an Intim through Quill and then go Escav. We live crit there. We're pretty toxic to deal with Will-O-Wisp so that we can run a Zoom Lens. I unfortunately cannot Mega Horn this, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, Zoom Lens Mega Horn into Bright Powder, I can still miss. I'm pretty sure. Like, it's a 1% chance to miss, right? Isn't it the same as Wide Lens into a Bright Powder guy? Yeah. So we just go double X Scissor. And we should be okay on pre-toxic and all that. We needed the Intim for that. Okay, we just crit it. I crit twice that fight. Okay, let's go check out our Ursaluna. Accidentally got a goat. We do know it's Guts. God, I wish I had Facade. I'm so sad that I don't have Facade. It's Brave. Okay, so it is plus attack. It's Guts Brave. It kind of sucks. It's still an Ursaluna, but... It's still great. I mean, it's an Ursaluna, baby. One scale go. Good nature, though. I mean, is Ursaluna actually outspeeding anything? I got tough news. Oh, yeah, Kindle got a Warlord Ursaluna. You'll want to change nature anyway for E4. Let's go, man. Wait, what was yours? Was it Naughty? Is there stuff you have to outspeed in E4? Oh, let me see. Did we have a Pichu? I don't think we have. Okay, Pichu's Meryl, so we got to change this guy's name. Let's just do... Neutral 31 actually outspeeds a lot. We already have Ridley. Yeah, let's do Donkey Kong. I kind of like it. Ape. Bear Ape. Alright, so... No Facade. No problem. Earthquake. I'm running Earthquake and High Horse on my Excadrill. For like doubles versus singles. Am I even clicking normal stab on this guy though? Yo, Steve, thank you for the 48, bro. Hope you're doing well. We'll take Fling for sure. Are you clicking Double Edge on this one? Is double edge my facade? Do I do like high horse, earthquake, fling? I probably want to. Do I keep yawn? What are you running on your Skindle besides facade? I wonder if I even want a normal stab at this point. Body slam's probably never worth clicking. I think I do want fling, right? What is it? There's some fling kill you pick up with this. Is it on Glacia? You fling the iron ball, right? On Glacia? I don't have an iron ball. So maybe fling ain't it here. I think I have the double next. Yeah, we have the double battle next. Fling kills Lunala. Is it iron ball you have to fling, or can you fling other stuff? I might drop yawn. I feel like this guy just kills stuff. I don't think he wants to yawn. Fossils work too. I also don't have the fossils, man. This was a no fossil run. Yeah, we drop. I'm probably mostly clicking ground moves with this. Not what I expected. Like running into an accidental encounter. That's really funny. It's funny, Kindle and I both got plus attack Guts Lunas. That's wild. Usually just Iron Ball for Lunala, I gotcha. Big Nugget is bugged though, right? Fell down a hill face first and landed in a gold mine, I'm saying.
I've seen plenty of power banks over my 15 years of reviewing.
Sorry about all the ads on YouTube, y'all. I don't know why I'm getting so many. No, I don't have Underpass. Right, because you have to be able to get Fossil to even get Underpass, yeah. Alright, double. U-turn Bunny is going to come out to play. We're going to go ahead and give Flamethrower to Pult. We're going to need that for Moxi later. We're going to need it on this fight too. And by the way, looking at time, when I got to get going for my hair, I'm definitely, we're not even getting to Hell Room today. That's fine. So next, probably tomorrow or Sunday. I guess depending how I feel, but I should be okay. We'll finish the rest of the hideout. Fling Hestu's gift from Breath of the Wild. I started playing Breath of the Wild 2 again, pretty recently. That game feels so much better on Switch 2, dude. Holy. I did not like playing it on Switch 1. Where's Lycanroc? There you are. Then Bayonet. It's so much the 60 FPS for me makes all the difference. It's really smooth. The weapon system gets annoying. I'm with you on that. It does get a little annoying. But still a great game. Or Tears of the Kingdom, my bad, Koi. Breath of the Wild 2, that's crazy. Alright, Life Orb Pult. We'll talk about this one as we go. I feel like I got something nice cooked up for this fight though. I feel like this is really crispy. This is a tough fight. Hard stone. I wish I never played Breath of the Wild for Tears of the Kingdom. Same, dude. Honestly, same. I also wish I waited. Breath of the Wild was the first game I ever played on a Switch, though. I borrowed my friend's Switch for a long international flight. And I just was, like, blown away playing that portably on the go. Where my Hard stone at? This song. Let's go, man. I forgot I put this in the playlist. I've been listening to this song at the gym a lot, bro. This song goes hard. This isn't the remix, though. The remix, I couldn't find it on Spotify. Where are my black glasses? Alright, Flamethrower on Pult. This will get more value later. Sucker Punch can go. You have a Rogue Ally, so you play Elden Ring most flights. How do you like the Rogue Ally? I've heard good things. I'm interested in Steam Deck, too. We got a pre-damaged turret. And then I just need to look over everything, make sure this makes sense. We need a few pre-damages, actually. I am thankful there's only one double in Magma Hideout. And I'm guessing Deck did that because you have to deal with Hell Room. So this be like, if there were tons of doubles and Hell Room, it would just be too much. I mean, imagine there was a double in Hell Room. That would just be unreasonable, though. All right, 160 on Golly first. Yeah, it would be buggy too, for sure. Golly is 140, or not Golly, Lycanroc is 146. And then Turd is 56. Nine, 8, 7, 6. All right, let's look over this. I need my slots to be like in specific positions for baiting. Okay. You just sold your wife's Steam Deck? Dang, why'd y'all get rid of it? Yeah, one of my buddies has got a Steam Deck. He loves it. Run and Bun Deathless? That's right. Magma Hideout, baby. Alright, Repel is on. That Ursaluna's IVs are so funny. God, that would have been the most ass way for this run to wipe, though. That would have been so whack. Alright, the one double. Mega Bun. With the freshly scaled U-turn. We got Flamethrower. Stupid Bayonet should have been a Chandelier, but we'll get some use out of it. Just making sure I outspeed all my targets, you know? We're good. Yeah, Nuzlocke rules. I'm not picking any encounters. It's all completely... It's just like a regular hardcore Nuzlocke. No special rules. Okay. Drought. So it's Chlorophyll Executor. Pulp is just too fast. And then with Life Orb, Flamethrower in the Sun should kill Eggy. Let me add that in the calc. Flame Thrower. Take off that Life Orb. Alright, so turn 1, Lopunny's gonna fake out Ninetales. We're gonna go Mega and fake it out. Do I want to go Mega first? Yeah. We fake out Ninetales, and then Life Orb, Flamethrower, Sun Boost kills the Chlorophyll Eggy. Okay. Yup, Zero Suit Samus. I feel like that is the perfect name for Lopunny. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, this should bait down the line. We should see Jumpluff next. Because I believe Draco just kills the Arcanine. And the Jumpluff is sashed. Perfect. Okay, so this is actually a Leaf Guard Jumpluff. If it was Chlorophyll, I would not have been able to do this. So Lopunny is going to U-turn Jumpluff to break the sash, and then Pult is going to kill it. So Pult will go first, and Ninetales should never attack here. So it has Imprison, and as long as one of your as long as it doesn't see a kill, and one of your slots shares any of the moves in Ninetales' set, it should be a guaranteed Imprison, right? It should be a +9 score, which can't get trumped here. And since I have Flamethrower on Pult, Ninetales should want to just Imprison that. And we are both faster. So we're going to U-turn Jumpluff, break that sash, Flamethrower. Sash triggers, and then Bunny finishes it. We go Turtonator here. This should be a guaranteed Imprison. Beautiful. We don't need any more Flamethrowers. So all that's left on that side is Arcanine now. So Turtonator's pre-damage here is baiting a close combat and a Scorching Sands out of Ninetales. So Turtonator's going to go through Golisopod. No, like, you know, combination of crits or rolls or anything should screw my emergency exit. I would always get a clean exit here. And then Pult just goes into Lopunny. We should always get our emergency exit. There's the Scorching Sands. Crits me. And there's the CC. Beautiful. Arcanine gets stat drops from the CC, and then we're going to bring in Lycanroc now. Now that Arcanine is dropped, we just outspeed and kill with Lycanroc. High horsepower. Tough Claws, high horsepower. Let me make sure that actually works. Yep. And then Bunny's going to buy another turn. We're going to fake out Ninetales. Nice. Now we got the 2v1. Isn't what imperfect accuracy? Which move are you talking about? No, high horsepower is 100 accurate. Oh, we just double into this now. We Accelerock, because I do speed tie, and then return. Okay, this needs to be Miltank. And it should be Miltank with a pre-damage, right? It should see body press. This should be Miltank. Beautiful. So this has to body press, so we get a double switch. We get Dragapult out, and then we can ship it with return. There's one more thread in the back we have to be careful about. That's part of why like the slots are really important. Because if I baited the Donphan early, we can't deal with it properly. This isn't a scrappy Miltank, it's thick fat. Miltank, this set, it's body press, milk drink, curse, and return, and it can't actually touch Pulp. So we fire some darts, and then we're gonna get Bayoneted. Bayonet actually has a really important job. This doesn't always kill, and it's okay if it doesn't. Okay, it's gonna kill. Jesus, Pulp. Okay, so this Donphan is sturdy with a Custap berry. So Custap, when you drop nice and low, you get to go first, or you get +1 priority. So we got to play around the Custap berry here. So Pult is a little too fast, right? Draco is going to completely melt Donphan. So what we're going to do is use Sucker Punch on Bayonet to break that sturdy first, and then Pult just kills it. Boom. Nice and clean. The Pult is, I forget the nature. It's neutral. I think it's quirky. It is... Yeah, it's quirky. Draco's 100 accurate, yeah. There's a lot of moves that were partially accurate that are boosted to 100 in this game. Trust me, if I'm clicking a move that isn't fully accurate, I'm definitely calling that out. I'm making sure you all know that. I try to avoid that, but... if it happens, you will know. When calcing Run and Bun, which would you do? Calc a fight, do the fight, calc the next fight, or would you calc the next... like, so typically, if I haven't like pre-cooked anything, I'm just going to do one fight at a time. Calc, fight, calc, fight. In this case, I had to plan Magma Hideout before Pyre Tag to see what resources I needed to use. So I have the whole hideout cooked. Says the guy who just clicked 70 accurate Sucker Punch. Wait, what? We probably got time for like one more fight, and then I got to dip in case I run into traffic. Yeah, I think after Magma Hideout, I might do Aqua Hideout. I might not pre-plan Aqua Hideout. I might just do it all live. Because obviously that's a different experience too. Like that's obviously fun. So we might just... so obviously it'll be... we might be an Aqua Hideout for like a few streams. We'll see how I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm definitely... I have tools to do the Tate and Liza heist. If I want... I'm going to have one scale to play with. You get one scale in Aqua Hideout. And who knows what I might need that on. I have a skill swap Zam, and I'd be able to scale roleplay on Kecleon. Because, like, outside of skill swapping, Zam's probably a dead slot in that fight. So I might have to go the Kecleon angle. We'll see. Oh, this next fight is a beast one, too. Oh, this fight sucks. This is not riskless. I think it's I've gotten it about as good as I can get, but it's not perfect. This is actually my favorite fight in Magma Hideout. It is the infamous guy LARPing as an Aqua Grunt. And they have this disgusting bright powder, static, explosion, foul play swagger electrode. Like a Michelin cook from deck on this thing's set. It's such a bastard. I hate this thing. But I think I've got a pretty good angle to take it out pretty clean. Alright, so I have to run Poison Gem Roserade, but this time I actually have to use the gem. Which is too bad. Alright, we need Turtonator. But I've got a really, really nice answer for the Electrode. It should be super safe. I probably am not going to do the Soldew Heist unless it looks like a really clean angle. I'm not going to like go out of my way to like sweat over it. Because I'm not going to be doing the Dex thing where you like choose your roamer, so I have no guarantee to get a Latios right, so I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Preston and Mara rubbing their hands together, seeing a poison gem used up. Yeah, I couldn't really, because I think I have to hit a range on this Togekiss if I go Poison Barb. Yeah, it's a range. There's just a very specific sequence of baiting on this fight, so it kind of is what it is. But yeah, we'll do this one. We'll go slow down for this fight. It'll be worth it. Alright, Shed Shell, Poison Gem. Yo, Shrew Squirk. What's wrong with you, man? It's Frank Josh Friday. It's supposed to be a wholesome day of supporting your fellow runners. It's gotten into you, man. Never Melt Ice, Ice Punch, Beware. Rost Drapion. Ugh, this fight is so messed up. Persum Pre-Burn on Hydreigon. And then Zoom Lens. Pre-Toxic on this. Where's my Zoom Lens? Alright, we need to do a pre-toxic, and we need to go get Ice Punch. Yeah, JMK. That's what he meant, surely. What's up, Primate? It's honestly for the better that I didn't get to Hell Room today, because like I said, I'm struggling with this sickness. You know, we gotta be energized for a good pop-off if I beat Maxi and Tabitha. And I do not have that energy today. How is Penguin? This Penguin I can show you real quick. It's aight. It's neutral nature. It's not the best Penguin. Yeah, low Spadef. Low Spatic. The Spatic has mattered more times than I thought it would. There've been some ranges, so I had to use something else. Yeah, it's a Penguin ever. Yeah, we are ending on a banger fight. This is definitely one of the hardest fights in the Hideout. Honestly, like, pre-Hell Room, it's Grunt 1, sometimes the double, it's not always Demon, this fight, and then the Cinderace fight. Those are the big threat fights pre-Hell Room. That Cinderace fight is gross, too. I'm also going to have to risk a crit boom on that fight. This is the PB. My PB before this was Brawly. I wiped the Brawly a bunch before we got this run going. Yeah, fighting Cinderaces is not fun. Disgusting Pokemon. I hate Cinderace, dude. The hair across, bro. Come on. You're never going to let me live that down. That guy went crazy on me. Dude, I want to use Heracross in this game. I've never been able to go for it. Oh, fuck. I got a pretty toxic Lilligant. Actually, do I? Yeah, I do. Alright, let's do that real fast. My bad. Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by the bazooka blower. I've been seeing that so much on Twitter. What's up, Turtle? How you doing, bro? Alright, pretty toxic. Toxic? Let's go. First try. Love to see it. Dude, me too, Turtle. This is my first stream in 2 weeks, man. It's January and February are always a busy season for me. This has been like the craziest January at work I've had in years. It's been rough, man. One of my vendors at work took us out to a really nice steak dinner. And dude, it was fire. Oh my god, it was so good. So many apps too. I got a nice bone-in New York strip though. Woo! What I do for work, I do product management. With a little Nuzlocking on the side. The Korean fried chicken chips, the ones that are shaped like the little drumsticks, right? Dog. I can't get those anymore because I smashed the whole bag in one sitting. It wasn't all, like Casey had some, but she didn't have that much. It was mostly me. I can't get those, bro. It's too dangerous. It's a big bag too, is the thing. I went full glutton mode on it. They're really, really good. Yeah, we were talking about Costco earlier, y'all. There's these Korean fried chicken, like, puff chips. They're so peak. Nice little, like, sweet heat. Okay, y'all, last fight of the day. This is, without a doubt, one of the hardest in the Hideout. It's also probably my favorite in the Hideout. Pre-Hell Room. It's a really, really cool fight. I can't stand heat. Maybe I should have joined Team Aqua instead. Like, this fight is so funny. It's just it's a Team Aqua Grunt type beat. It's so good. So I am using my Poison Gem on Togekiss. It was the only thing in my box I could find that outspeeds and kills Togekiss and baits properly. So the whole puzzle of this fight is dealing with the Electrode. So the Electrode in the back, it has Explosion, so one, if it comes in early, it can blow up on you. It's also fast as balls, gets an Electrode. It has Bright Powder, it's hard to hit. And has Swagger and Foul Play. It's very, very, very hard to deal with if you don't get it last, and it's often very hard to bait last. And Swagger and Foul Play is just disgusting, because Swagger confuses you, boosts your attack, Foul Play calcs off of your attack. So as it's crippling you, it's also juicing its own damage up. And dealing with Confuse and Boom and potential paralysis from Thunderbolt and Static and the Bright Powder is just so much. So I've tried to cook this so that I can make that guy as safe as I can. So we're just going to start off Poison Gem Sludge Bomb. So there goes my one Poison Gem in the run. This should bait Delmise. It should be Delmise. Nice. This can Whirlpool, Anchor Shot, or Phantom Force. We're going to first go into Turtonator. We have a Shed Shell, because Anchor Shot and Whirlpool will trap me, so Shed Shell's going to let me get out. Goes to the Whirlpool. Okay, so we first need to chip this with Flamethrower, and crit will never kill it. It is Assault Vest. Okay. And we should never die either. Yeah, max roll from Phantom Force is 87. And remember, we are Shell Armor too, so no crits on the board. Okay. Shed Shell lets me get out. We're gonna go Beware. Phantom Force would be cool, because then I get a free switch in. Beautiful. Never Melt Ice, Ice Punch is gonna finish this off always when he pops up. Beware is definitely built like a hot dog. It is 100% a hot dog. I'm pretty sure the Beware in my winning run was named Hot Dog. I'm pretty sure it was. Or not the winning run, it was New Game Plus. Yeah. Okay, Slowbro comes in for Psychic. So far, Electrode has not come out yet, which is good. This guy should not be able to Calm Mind. We go Drapion on Psychic. Actually, can this Calm Mind? No, right? Yeah, I don't think it can. Okay, Quick Claw Slowbro with Calm Mind and Flamethrower. So we're going to first knock it off. Doesn't get the Claw. It's got Regenerator, but that doesn't come into play. We have a Rossberry for this. Then we just start Leech Lifing to stay healthy. We just need to stay healthy enough to not bait Electrode. Cool. Drapion just deals with a Quick Claw and handles this thing easily. This should always be Seismitoad. Perfect. So this means Electrode is the last guy in the back. So that's step one of the puzzle, is getting Electrode to come out last. This is also Bright Powder, so 10% chance to miss all my moves here. Earthquake just kills, though. It sees slow kill with Earthquake, so it can still Stealth Rock. It can still click rocks. We just go hard Roserade. Wait, did I have to reteach Magical Leaf? Did I forget? No, I still have it. I was about to have to ball on a 10% miss otherwise. Let me double check I'm never dead. Yeah, we're never dead to crit here. So Magical Leaf can never miss, so it's going to just kill this through Bright Powder. Alright, so Electrode is the very last Mon. It can never blow up, which is the first step of dealing with this thing. So here's something I'm not entirely sure on, but we can safely test here. So this can Foul Play or Swagger. So here is my beautiful answer. So one, Hisuian Lilligant is Grass Fighting, which means it completely walls Electrode's set. Two, we have Own Tempo. We can't get confused. And three, the pre-Toxic deals with Thunderbolt Paralysis and Static. So the one thing I don't know for sure, we don't need it, but it's a cool bonus. If a Mon swaggers into an Own Tempo guy, you can't get confused, but do you still get the attack boost? Either way, we go hard Lilligant. That I don't know. It's really cool if it works. He goes for swagger. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, so this can just 1v1. So the reason Hydreigon is in this fight, because I have Aura Sphere, which also doesn't miss, and Hydreigon also walls this. So I was going to hit this once with Lilligant, and then finish with pre-burn Aura Sphere Hydreigon in the back. But now that I'm at +2, I'm pretty sure I'm chilling. I think I just kill this. Yeah, all you can do is foul play me at this point, and that never kills me with a crit, and then I just kill you with CC. So we completely bodied this Demon Electro. That feels good. I think the hardest part of planning for this fight was baiting this guy last. It's really hard to do. Woo! That's crispy. All right. All right, either tomorrow or Sunday, we'll finish the rest of Magma Hideout. And when I say finish, we'll do all the fights, and we'll see if Moxi has his way or not. Yeah, Hisuian Lilligant's really good. Love this mon. Yeah, for those who don't know what Hell Room is, so the last section of Magma Hideout, there are 3 grunts and Tabitha and Moxi. Every fight is in permanent Magma Storm, which means every turn you're trapped and you're taking 1/8 of your health and damage. And there's very limited ways to get out of being trapped. So you're super, super resource limited in all those fights. It's super hype. Yeah, I'll pay out the predicts. Hey, we got an Ursaluna today on accident. Alright, hopefully I'm feeling a bit better next stream. Hopefully I am cured from whatever the sickness is. Let's see, who's live right now? We can raid Knack. Knack is doing Vintage White Plus. Make sure y'all join the Discord. Subscribe to the YouTube. And I will hopefully be a little higher energy next stream when I am feeling a little bit better. But I appreciate y'all as always. It's good to be back after 2 weeks. This weekend, we either finish Hell Room or we wipe. And if we get past Hell Room Deathless, dude, I'm going to be feeling good, baby. I'm going to be feeling real good. But y'all have a good rest of your Saturday. I'm going to go get this haircut. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.